the children of the night. Sweet music they make, no? The master demands some suffering. We're all the master's children. Good evening. We find ourselves in Northeast Fife again. This time over at Newburn Cemetery. Newburn Church is behind us here. A gorgeous wee ruin. There's not a peep in the air tonight. Not a bird making a noise or nothing. No wind, nothing. It's eerie, and to be honest with you, I'm surprised the midges haven't found us yet. But this is a Newburn parish. They found a couple of witches here way back in 1650s. Unnamed witches that were dealt with. But this church goes back a lot longer than that. This church used to belong to the Culdees, the original faith that landed in St Andrews and spread its bishops and ministers along the coast here. This was built about the 9th century, and one of the original Culdee churches. If we go along the coast here, we've got the bigger Culdees. That's named after the Culdees as well, another Culdee infestation there, and they had little churches along the coast here going to Dunino. And well, this church was it was left in the end of the 1600s, and the parishioners here, all farmers more or less, moved to Largo. The Largo parish took over, bigger parish. It's only a mile. You could walk it from here to the Largo parish. A decent walk for a Sunday, I suppose. But we're here today because of a man. There's a little house that's next door. We're here today because of a man that used to live in that house in the 60s and 70s. A man that had a garage in Largo. He said strange lights would bother him from this area inside the church. He could never find where they were coming from. There wasn't people viewing the church. There were just strange glowing lights. He said at times chanting used to come from this graveyard, and sometimes it got so loud he'd need to turn his own telly up. That's interesting. Chanting. What was going on here? I can't imagine what would have caused that. But he said this place was definitely haunted. He saw figures moving around here, and that's just why we're here today. I've known this cemetery all my life, and I've never come here looking for ghosts. But we're going to spend the night and see what we get, and if anything. And let's see. It's a night like we had a year ago in Largo, where it's just so peaceful, quiet. It's untrue. So let's see what we get. Would you care to speak to any one of us? Have you got anything you'd rather say to us? Can you see our dog here? It's a bow. I said Callum again.
What do you want?
Speak. Callum, speak.
What do you want? How can I help you? More, please?
You're not making sense. Come forward. Other side.
No, that bit in there. That must be the main section there.
Right.
Whose car's that?
Is that our car?
It is. Fucking alarm's out on the car. Oh,
It's alright, is
it
it?
went off. The fuck? Why did it go off?
Was that us?
Yeah.
What was that?
I didn't even touch the key. It went off itself. So far, some fresh batteries are just not working, and the car alarm just went off.
That has never gone off. That's the first me ever hearing it.
So,
What to say to that?
see if we get any energy readings. We shouldn't get nothing because it's an old building and there's no electric in it. Well, Lenny, I'm getting
No way. You're not picking up your phone?
I don't know. I'm putting it near the phone there. Look, see, I've got him reading there. See, I think there's nothing happening there. Look, see. Oh, there we go.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, it's me.
It's not doing what that was.
Yeah. Well, I'm not getting any more flashing of the lights anyway. So it wasn't the phone that caused it. Going back around here and just see if it happens again. Oh, yo. Seems to be this area where this is the only place that it's actually flashing. Oh, there. Did you see it there, Lenny?
Yeah. There's no reason for that.
No.
He's got an electric device there that picks up anything magnetic. And of course, in this area there should be nothing magnetic. But it's a sign that there's a ghost near us when that happens.
And there we go. Look at that. It's gone mental. Why would it go mental here? That's strange. Nothing there now.
Hi there. We've been here a couple of hours. We've had a few strange things go off. Like I say, there's not a bit of air, not a bit of wind in the sky tonight whatsoever. Nothing. It's you can hear owls hooting in the distance. But we just got settled when our car alarm went off. I've never heard that alarm go off in my life. I didn't even know it was ours. But our car alarm went off on a quiet road with no traffic, nothing. Very peculiar. That got us going. And we've had a few hits on some of our instruments. We've taken millions of photographs, but we are getting eaten by midges. So I think it's time we came back another day. That's what we're going to do.